Hey, afternoon to you. I think it's day 16 today of this challenge. I was feeling into this place in me over the last 24 hours of like the frustration of how this seems to be such a self-centered challenge. Like when I'm coming here with the explicit instruction due to the training I'm part of the challenge of not teaching, not being prepared, just being fully transparent. Um, what is there to talk about other than me? I cannot teach. I cannot prepare. And I've been in this inquiry over these last 24 hours. Like, is is there anything else? And it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. It's like I don't find anything else other than teaching or talking about me or us, my life. So this is an interesting outcome of this challenge at this point, because a lot of the time in the past I haven't really been so interested in talking about my own life and being more in like observing what's happening in the world. And I think this place that I'm in with this challenge at this point is pointing to some new place that I haven't yet explored in my own expression in the world. And I guess this is the idea of just full transmission, of full expression, just blasting out. And I was feeling some of that in a previous challenge the other day. I guess it's 2 days ago, when I was like, just fucking fed up with this Oscar coverage. And I'm so sick of people caring about celebrities. I really am fucking frustrated with the amount of attention that celebrity culture still commands in people's lives. It's like, look here, look here, look here, look here. And people are like, like, and it's so frustrating to me. It's really so frustrating to me, because it's like that sovereignty, right? It's that sovereignty that I really so desperately want all of us to develop, because our world needs it. Our world needs it. Our world doesn't need sheep walking off the side of a cliff, being told to look here and not look down. And this is the place where I'm in on this challenge at this point, as it is day 16, to not teach, to not talk about myself, but to address something in the collective of humanity that is neither of those two, but is nevertheless a full expression, a full blasting, a transmission of what fucking matters as human beings, as people who care about truth and about love and about justice, and about nature, about the feminine, about the masculine, about freedom. I feel a bit of a fire in my belly now. I like it. This is good. Like, wake the fuck up. That's really what I want. Like, wake the fuck up. Let's wake the fuck up. Think for yourself. Let us think for ourselves. There's been 2 years now of deception from institutions and from the media. And more people are seeing what is going on. Politicians are completely corrupt or completely lost and ignorant. I was happy to see that when Justin Trudeau the other day was in the European Parliament, most of the people there left because they realized that they were in the room with a moron and tyrant, like an absolutely appalling human being. And they left. I don't know if you've seen this picture, but the CBC, I think they're called in Canada, was like, oh, everyone gave him a standing ovation. But actually, most people had left the room. They fucking hate that guy, and so do I. And so that's good. So maybe there is a change. Maybe there's a change. And I think there is a change because people are waking the fuck up. And maybe you are as well. Or maybe you're still very comfortable trusting everything that's being told to you. And you're so desperately trying to hang on to the remnants of the world that you've lived in for most of your life. Desperately trauma bonded to the parents and institutions and governments. And you can't imagine that they would want to hurt you. You can't, because it's too terrifying. You haven't been trained to be with realities of such a nature. But what if many of them were actually trying to hurt you? What if many of them were complete and utter idiots? And what if you are the one who is supposed to be the intelligent, responsible one? Maybe I am supposed to be that. Maybe that is the very definition of the journey that we're on as humanity, that we are about to take fucking responsibility for our own lives instead of pointing to mama and daddy all the time. And if one daddy fails, we need another daddy. And if daddy as a concept fails, we freak out. And now we split and splinter in our psyche, and we're trying desperately to make the outer reality that we know so very well is a full piece of lies. We try to make it work. We try to pretend it is the truth, even though we know so well it is completely at odds with the truth. And this is how we splinter. This is how we become cognitive dissonant. This is how people go insane. Because they cannot deal with the reality of the situation that we're in. Wake the fuck